Yo, what's going on guys? SeanB here, and today's video is gonna be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend, but it's gonna be a little bit different. And before that, I would like to announce a $100 gift card giveaway. Make sure to like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to join the giveaway. I'm doing this with the sponsored money, and also will be doing this for future sponsored video because without your support, I wouldn't be doing this anyway. But now, let's get right to the video. So I went back to Raid Shadow Legend and asked them if I can do an exposing video for their advertisement, because if you watch YouTube, you probably see Raid Shadow Legend sponsor your favorite YouTube channel. It doesn't matter what the channel is about, Raid's gonna sponsor them anyway. Most of them haven't played a single gacha game in their life, and everyone will be saying the same thing. But for someone who have been playing gacha game for a very long time, the script was very generic to me. So now I would like to do a fact check for every single thing that Raid Shadow Legends claim in their advertisement. First, is the game free? You can download the game for free on any app store, and there will be in-game transaction, which is the same thing for almost every popular mobile games out there. You will have in-game transaction to boost you with some advantage. But for Raid Shadow Legends, you can go into the game, you get a couple free champion, you can start right in the campaign, and you now go through a pretty cool storyline. So the game is definitely 100% free to play. Now, let's move on to the storyline that they talk about.
11 generations of peace had reigned between the kingdom of Karok and the realm of Aravia. A peace now shattered by King Teba's brutal campaign of expansion into the neutral lands between the two kingdoms.
So for every single chapter, there'll be a couple stages that you will clear. There'll be a boss at the end. It's the same for every single chapter. And for every chapter, you will unlock a small part of the storyline. And it will probably take you a week until you can clear the last chapter to unlock the whole story. And I would say the story is not that bad. It's not really crazy amazing like Hollywood kind, but it's definitely not that bad for a storyline in a mobile game. But for my audience who've been playing gacha game for a long time, you're probably gonna skip the storyline anyway. I'm talking to you, I know. So let's go to the next claim, which is the awesome 3D graphic. We can start off here in the champion screen. So I would say these graphics are quite good for today's standard for mobile games. I've been playing a lot of different gacha game, hero collectors if you want to call it that way, and there are many ancient graphic mobile games out there. This one, it is quite good actually. Like the details is quite amazing on every single heroes. They really put effort into creating them to look unique, to look pretty true to their faction, I would say. And even the pleb unit, you know, it's not looking so bad. These are like the fodder that you're probably never gonna use. It looks okay. And you can go from Bighorn Daddy to waifu material right here. And if you go to the index, there are many characters to collect. But let's go to the next claim. You have hundreds and hundreds of characters to collect. They are technically free if you summon them with your luck, but they're not exactly free. The legendary heroes looks really good, right? The chance of getting these are not exactly high, but you can actually get them free to play if you're lucky, comparing to the cartoonish anime theme gacha game out there. These guys definitely look more mature if you are looking for a mature theme kind of game. If you are into like Diablo, which I used to love in the past, you'll find these characters pretty amazing. So I would say the claim for 3D graphic I can definitely stand behind. They were also talking about boss battle. So you'll be doing dungeon, and these are the areas for you to farm your gears, your awakened materials to make your champion better. And these are probably the amazing boss battle they were talking about.
Explore and fight.
So this is the combat for most of the game. It is a turn-based RPG strategy game. This is not some insane like maneuver is definitely turn-based. So every single character here will take a turn, and that is the giant's boss over there. So the cinematic is definitely just cinematic. The animation is really smooth for a mobile game. Like, I was quite surprised for such insane graphic on a phone. These are not bad. They're quite smooth looking, and they don't go super flashy into your face kind of thing. So insane boss PvP, not so much, but is it cool looking? Definitely a yes for me. Okay, definitely a yes for me. When you play this kind of game, in most games there'll be a thing called crit animation or cutscene for ultimate skill, but for this game there's none of that. And even though it looks cool at first in other games, it will look pretty boring after a while because you have to do the same stage over and over to farm EXP or farm gear. You have to see the cutscene for like forever, and you definitely get bored of it, and it'll become annoying because the cutscene will take up a lot of time and it's just flashy into your face all the time. But for this game, it's very simple, it's straightforward. The move are smooth and the animation is really fast. So you don't have to deal with stupid cutscene and crit animation that will take a lot of time for no particular reason, because realistically when you farm EXP you will be on auto mode and you don't really look at your phone, so the cutscene is kind of meaningless. So they cut it off, they cut off the cutscene and just make it smooth and fast. When you look at the game, you're not gonna be like, oh my god, here come the cutscene again. But it's just the hero go through the animation, clear the wave and destroy the monster, and you get the EXP. That's pretty much it. So to me, who only want to collect the reward after the run and hit the replay button as soon as possible to go through my energy, I really appreciate the fact that there's no flashy crazy animation. Another thing that they claim is the fact that everybody that played the game rated 5-star on the App Store, perfect score by, I don't know, 300,000, 400,000 players, and that is quite impressive. So I went to the App Store to take a look at the reviews to see if it's actually real, you know, or is it just like random bots review. I read the 5-star review, I read the 1-star review. Most of the 1-star review are either people can connect to the game, but I haven't had any issue connecting to the game, so it might just be their internet connection or their device. And another group of people who are very salty because they cannot pull their favorite champion. Like, you can actually go and see the rate of pulling the champion, and you are complaining about the fact that you cannot get the 1% legendary champion. It's literally just 1%. So most of the time you'll be getting rare champion, sometimes you get an epic champion, but you're probably not gonna get an easy legendary champion. So that's pretty normal for every gacha game out there. But when I go to the 5-star review, I can see that people are actually agreeing to the claim that the advertisement is making. Like, they love the graphic, they love the complicated gameplay, they love the artifact system, they love that this game is really smooth. So I can see that people are agreeing to the same thing that I'm pointing out, or the ad is claiming, which is not bad. They have people really enjoying the game that they are making. Also, for the early game, they really bombarded you with so much energy so that you can have energy to do the campaign forever. So the welcoming reception of Raid is decent. You can actually keep playing the game without worrying about running out of energy at all. I think the mastery system of this game is quite underrated because it's really complicated. They give you many different effects to your champion, so they can be unique to the way you want them to be. And a support champion can have different mastery to maybe make it a pseudo damage dealer. So even though you are running the same champion, with the mastery system, your champion might look different. There's definitely going to be meta optimal build for mastery for every single champion out there, but if you just want to have fun and explore the game the way you want it to be, you can go into many different mastery routes to make your champion unique and maybe your build will become the meta build because you discover that. But at the end of the day, this is a gacha game. This is a hero collector game. You are collecting a lot of different champions. As you can see from the index, there are many different champions. And the goal is to go to the arena and be the best. Simple as that. You grind every day, you make the champion 6-star, you grind the gear for them just to become the best in arena. So it's gonna be a long grind. You can enjoy the storyline, the campaign mode. You can learn about different mastery. You can join a guild to have fun. Mobile games can be a social aspect. I have made many friends just by playing mobile games, and you can do the same here by joining a clan and make friends in there. I really think they can stand behind their claim on the advertisement that you keep hearing on YouTube now and then on your favorite YouTube channel. It's a game worth trying, but whether you are sticking around or not, you have to try it out to see for yourself. Because I can say all I want, blah 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 blah. Only you can decide for yourself if this game is worth trying. And I've been playing for a while, casually, not too crazy hardcore, and I can definitely enjoy the game for myself as a veteran gacha gamer. So check out the game, use my link, get 100,000 silvers, 50 gem, 1 energy refill, 1 free champion executioner, and he's the best farmer that 4,000 review here recommend for campaign location. So thank you so much for sponsoring this video, Raid Shadow Legends. Really appreciate you guys are cool, and I hope that you check out the game.